Your top stories this evening, sponsored by Courts Guyana Incorporated, bringing value home.
The law books include over 17 law reports of the Commonwealth.
Legal Affairs Permanent Secretary sent on leave. Millions of dollars in books and PC parts missing.
Sir.
Caught in the mesh of Operation Dragnet. Soldier, 3 others nabbed with illegal guns. Gang was planning a mid-morning robbery. Another newborn dies at the GPHC. Mother says baby was handled carelessly.
And with the clamp, they're supposed to pull the baby out like that.
PPPC spews venom at former executive member Ramkaran, accused of trying to destroy the party. And Hgp Nightly News secures 3 awards at the 2015 PAHO WHO Media Awards ceremony. Hgp Nightly News begins now. Good evening. I'm Travis Chase with the Monday, December 7 edition of the Hgp Nightly News. Here's the latest at this hour. The permanent secretary of the Ministry of Legal Affairs has been sent on leave. This is after a forensic audit revealed the disappearance of millions of dollars in government property from the ministry, while she had been the accounting officer. Kingsley Bryan is on this story.
The many forensic audits ordered by the new administration when they took office are nearing their completion. So far, many wrongdoings and financial improprieties have been unearthed by these audits, and the Legal Affairs Ministry is now under the radar. Attorney General Basil Williams disclosed that the audit being conducted on the ministry revealed millions of dollars in books and computer parts are unaccounted for, and the permanent secretary is now awaiting her fate.
Ms. Indira Ananjit, permanent secretary, was sent on leave to facilitate the ongoing audit into the disappearance of millions of dollars in law books and computer parts.
Ananjit has served in that portfolio since July 2012 and initially proceeded on leave some 3 weeks ago. The Attorney General said, while all the unaccounted items are not yet known, the auditors are continuing their work, and this allowed for Ms. Ananjit to be sent on administrative leave.
The auditors are still working. They've been here. Ms. Ananjit, in fact, has been on leave nearly, the leave is going to be 52 days. She's been on leave for some weeks now. And the auditors are there doing their work.
The Attorney General detailed to the media the items that remain unaccounted for the Ministry of Legal Affairs, attaching the approximate costs.
The law books include over 17 law reports of the Commonwealth, and they're valued well in excess of over $2.5 million. Computer parts in just over $2 million. But as I said, the audit is ongoing.
The forensic auditors are roping in the permanent secretary in their investigations since she is the accounting officer.
The PS authorized those purchases, and the books cannot be found in the ministry, nor the spares.
Williams noted that the auditors are still conducting their investigations in the chambers and remains unsure when the process will end. The Legal Affairs Minister relayed, however, that the Auditor General permitted him to disclose this piece of information to the public. The audit currently being conducted spans the ministry's operations from 2013 to present. The Attorney General told members of the media that one Miss Melissa Tucker is presently acting in the capacity of Permanent Secretary at the ministry. For Hgp Nightly News, Kingsley Bryan.
Thank you, Kingsley. On to the police side of things. Caught in the mesh of Operation Dragnet, a GDF rank has found himself on the wrong side of the law after he and 3 others were nabbed Saturday with illegal guns and ammunition. Here is more. Ranks of the Guyana Police Force on Saturday averted what could have been another robbery in the capital city after a Guyana Defence Force Lance Corporal and 3 others were nabbed during Operation Dragnet with illegal firearms in a car with obscure number plates on Avenue of the Republic. Chief of Staff of the Guyana Defence Force, Brigadier Mark Phillips, said the Lance Corporal should have been on duty. Instead, he opted to be part of the gang. He was driving the motorcar seen here, PLL 9931. It was in this motor car that the police ranks found the unlicensed sawn-off pump-action shotgun and an unlicensed .38 revolver with matching rounds under a seat. The GDF Lance Corporal Aaron Eastman is attached to the GDF Medical Corps headquarters. Aaron, who was the duty driver of the ambulance at the time, reportedly parked the ambulance and headed out with the gang.
Sir.
Nightly News was late Saturday afternoon informed that the police received intelligence that the men were about to rob a Chinese store at the corner of Robb Street and Avenue of the Republic. It was disclosed that very alert citizens observed the occupants of the motor car acting in a suspicious manner and alerted the police. Contacted today for a comment on the issue, a Division Commander Clifton Hicken told Nightly News that the men are being processed for court and couldn't comment much on an open investigation. Stay with us. You're watching the Hgp Nightly News.
Next to life itself, our most precious gift is sight. That is why at Optique Vision Care, we're offering a free frame to every senior citizen. Come and experience a comprehensive eye exam and visual field assessment for glaucoma. Visit us on the East Bank of Demerara on Grove Public Road. Our doors are open Monday through Saturdays. Or visit our location at Helena No. 1 Mahaika every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. Call us on 266-0126 or 600-6167. Promotion ends soon.
You've heard the name before. Now hear it better. S&S Supermarket, located at 16 Public Road, Lusignan at Richardstown on the east coast of Demerara. They provide wholesale and retail services and stay right there for everything else. Your groceries, confectionaries, beverages, over-the-counter drugs, cosmetics, and much more. It's easy to access and easy to shop. You'll love the unbeatable prices at S&S Supermarket, 16 Public Road, Lusignan, Richardstown on the East Coast. Call them at telephone 220-1675 or the Mahaika location at 228-5401.
Did you know that children who read do better in school? Did you know that people who read get better jobs? Did you know that people who read are never bored and have lots of fun? Did you know that people who read are better informed? Start reading today. Find all the books you need at Austin's Book Services, 190 Church Street. Austin's Book Services, expanding the frontiers of education.
Xiaoling brings you an outstanding line of motorcycles that excel in every possible way. And with 40 models to choose from, you're sure to find a perfect match. So, buy the motorcycle of your dreams and enjoy 1-year warranty, free registration, free road license, free fitness, free number plate, free helmet, and a free first service. Come in today and let our knowledgeable staff help you make the right choice. Xiaoling, 217 Charlotte and Ernock Streets, Georgetown.
Naturally better orchard.
Time for fun, bring out the sun. Nutritious, so delicious. Way less sugar, no artificial sweeteners. Orchard, real natural choice. Orchard, with real fruit juice. Orchard, a celebration in each pack.
Orchard 250 ml juice drinks now deliciously improved. Free of artificial sweeteners. More natural goodness with between 33 to 55% less added sugar. Orchard, a perfectly natural choice.
Nestle, good food, good life.
Champion pasta will make you big and strong.
Champion Pasta, always a winner.
Here comes a very special time of the year. You're dreaming of the colors that will be everywhere. Harris is your first choice. Color your Christmas.
Make Harris Paints your first choice this Christmas for a whole lot less. There's 10% off all Ultimate Plus paints and the grand prize is to be won. Spend just $10,000 in Harris Paints for an entry form. Fill it out and drop it in the boxes provided for your chance to win. So dream in color this Christmas with Harris Paints, the Caribbean champions of color.
First choice. Color your Christmas.
The Family Pharmacy of One Laban Intention Housing Scheme, East Coast Demerara, carries a wide range of over-the-counter medication, prescription medication, injectables, medical devices, a variety of eye drops, baby care products, cosmetics, and healthy foods. At the Family Pharmacy, a qualified pharmacist is at your service each and every day. Health products are available in wholesale and retail quantities. Come in to the Family Pharmacy, where the best prices are guaranteed all year round.
Welcome to Rockers Woodworking. We specialize in well-crafted doors, in all varieties such as hardwood doors, purple heart panel doors, locust doors, and all kinds of quality kitchen units to suit your home. And to give you that unique look on all kitchen units, we have provided 6 months warranty and free delivery. So check us out on our Facebook page, Rockers Woodworking. We are located at Lot 16 Lombard Street, Work in Rust, Georgetown. Contact us on 644-5489-695-0987. We custom built to your specifications.
Thanks for staying with us. We take a look at politics as we tell you that former PPPC executive member Ralph Ramkaran has invoked the wrath of the party. He's being blamed for conducting a relentless crusade against the PPP. More from Handel Duncan.
Former Speaker of the National Assembly and stalwart of the opposition People's Progressive Party, Ralph Ramkaran, is at the receiving end of the venom of the party for his public views on the party and how it managed the country while in office. Mr. Ramkaran, through letters and writings on his blog, has been critical of the past government, especially how it handled certain matters, and the PPP's consistent opposition to positions taken by the new government on projects like the specialty hospital. By his writings, General Secretary of the PPP, C. Clement Roy, stated that Ramkaran is obviously out to damage the PPP with full knowledge that he cannot destroy the party.
The recent attack by Mr. Ramkaran against the PPP, branding it, quote, the most corrupt administration of the post-independence Guyana, is not only unbelievable as it is incomprehensible. Ramkaran is now on the same page as F. Kissoon et al., an individual he once despised, but with whom he's now singing from the same hymn sheet.
Roy went further, saying that Ramkaran has finally ended up on the anti-PPP bandwagon to which the Kaieteur News, Stabroek News, Ghana Chronicle are all hitched.
Having drank the anti-PPP elixir, Ramkaran is now a passenger comfortably ensconced in the APNU-AFC coalition caravan.
Roy charged that Ramkaran in his writings is seeking to corrupt the politically uninitiated and to insult those readers who know otherwise. He added that above all, his articles come across to readers as acts of spite rather than expressions of truth and fact.
Like Mephistopheles, he's already trapped in his own hell, and he seeks to collect the souls of those like the Nagamotus of this world who are already damned.
While former President Donald Ramotar had told Nightly News that he has never denied that corruption existed during his tenure, Roy expressed a different view, even at a time when Ramkaran alleges that it did.
If he wishes, he may pluck them from the Kaieteur News or the Stabroek News or Demerara Waves or other places. But he should point to concrete instances and don't regurgitate what is being said, in the press about, allegations of corruption. And nothing had been proven as yet. Not a single case had been proven as yet.
Ramkaran spent decades in the party. He served in various positions, including on the executive. Roy did not deny that Ramkaran is knowledgeable of the party. Handel Duncan, Hgp Nightly News.
Thank you, Handel. A sad story now. A teenage mother whose baby died at the Georgetown Public Hospital 3 days ago, soon after birth, is accusing doctors of negligence. She explains in the following story why she feels doctors at the GPHC are responsible for her newborn's death. A Carleton mother who gave birth to a baby 3 days ago at the Georgetown Public Hospital is accusing medical staff there of negligence following the death of her newborn son. 18-year-old Shaliza Khan told the Nightly News that the traumatic experience began after her water bag broke.
And then they come and they tell me, they make a sign for a cesarean baby. And they tell me they'll give me drips. And if I can't make the baby around about 7, they'll cut me. That is cesarean. And now they had me on the drips hole. They didn't allow me to eat or do nothing. And when the pain started knocking me, I telling them, they didn't even want to look after me. And I tell them I'll push out the baby right there. And then they take me and they check me and they say I'm ready. When they carry me now, when they carry me inside the room for make the baby, the labor room, they carry me inside there, they put me on the bed.
As the story is told, doctors informed Khan that her son was born alive, but passed away shortly after birth. However, the family believes that the child died as a result of the long wait the expectant mother was forced to undergo and that the baby was handled carelessly.
And I start pushing, and then the doctor come in the room now, and ex-doctor, I forget what his name. He come, and when he checked me, he just using a stool, the clamp, and he push it up in me and just turning it all around in me. He now use his hand, which he's supposed to use his hand for do it. He just take the thing and just turn it around. And he left there in me, and then he cut me with the scissors. And when he cut me with the scissors, he take the clamp and just pull out the baby just so. He didn't even say to push or do nothing. He just pulled the baby, and when the baby come out, I asked him so quick, if I supposed to push or do nothing, the baby now cry. And just raise up the baby and show me. And the baby head was bleeding.
The expectant mother said she and her family also demanded to see the baby after birth. However, the hospital authorities refused to allow them inside. Where do you see the doctors at the GPHC went wrong?
Well, they said I supposed to get a cesarean baby, right? They supposed to carry me for do it. If they know I couldn't push out the baby, they supposed to carry me for do that. That part I see they went wrong. And with the clamp. They supposed to pull the baby out like that. And they didn't come and telling me about infection. I went down and changing the mouth every time and telling me he got blood, he had bleeding from inside. The treatment that they give me now work and so on.
Khan's father is adamant that doctors at the institution is responsible for his first grandchild's death and wants answers from the relevant authorities.
See him, I said, as I go this morning, the baby now is in the mortuary. Because we tell them we need a postmortem to see what the baby died from.
Correct.
Because the baby had bleeding. Because the squeeze where they use the clamp to squeeze the baby. A little child that gets a water baby can use a clamp to squeeze the head to pull it out. That's if the head soft, and the clamp they use make the baby get infection in the brains.
An autopsy is expected to be conducted on Wednesday, and already the mother is suspecting some sort of cover-up of her newborn's death. We tell you that Nightly News tried all day to get a response from the management of the Georgetown Public Hospital Corporation. The Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Johnson, was reportedly in a lengthy meeting and could not spare the time to speak on the matter, while the hospital's Public Relations Officer, Mitzi Campbell, she requested time to confirm details before responding. But we here at Nightly News will pursue the matter further on Tuesday. We tell you in politics that 2 former presidents are taking legal action against the Guyana government for limiting those benefits previously enjoyed. They want to enjoy similar benefits as the current president of the Republic. Kingsley Bryan is on this story.
The new administration moved to limit the luxuries afforded to former presidents since it was costing the state a lot. In July of this year, the AP and UAFC government passed the Former President's Benefits and Other Facilities Act of 2015, in the absence of PPP parliamentarians who absconded from the sitting. For this action, the state is being sued by former Presidents Jagdeo and Ramatar, who wish to relive those glory days.
Both PPPC former presidents, Barry Jagdeo and Donald Ramatar, have caused applications to be filed in the High Court, seeking in effect to receive the large sums of money in benefits and other facilities that were capped on the coming into operation of the former President's Benefits and Other Facilities Act No. 3 of 2015.
The Legal Affairs Minister said the matter will come up before Chief Justice Ian Chang on December 11, and the AG Chamber is expected to mount a defense. Minister Williams explained the basis of the lawsuit filed by the former heads of state.
They claiming that the Amendment Act of 2015, the former President's Benefits and Other Facilities Act that was passed in 2015, could not affect their uncapped earnings.
Williams said it is also being contended by Jagdew and Ramatar that their benefits were accrued prior to the passing of this act. Hence, the amendments by the new administration are not applicable to them. The Attorney General said the challenge to the act is unjustified and merely another approach to further dent the national purse.
If you recall in the parliamentary debate, the figures that were read out that had in fact been incurred by President Jagdew, for example, were enormous. And the question is whether, in the light of the pension that he was enjoying and the other facilities, whether this country could have afforded to have a president. His travel was so hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars.
During the debates, Minister Jordan echoed the same sentiments, noting that the burden is actually the taxpayers to bear. Jordan also indicated that Guyana cannot have a situation where a former president enjoys a tax-free pension almost identical to that of a sitting president. Minister Williams said given all the exposure the party is receiving, one should question their silence on this present action.
Well, but that's something that you should wonder, because you should wonder why it never reached the media since it was filed on the 11th of November.
The Attorney General said they have not established additional grounds for their lawsuit. Minister Williams noted that the lawsuit indicates that the benefits have been capped, and it is probably a nostalgic move. The act capped several benefits to former Presidents Jagdew, Ramatar, and Samuel Hines. For Hgp Nightly News, Kingsley Bryan.
Thank you there, Kingsley. President David Granger has called on men to respect women's equality as he outlined what he called the 3 pillars of gender relations. Royden James reports.
Contending that there is no form of reasoning that can diminish respect for gender equality, President David Granger said that these virtues must be learnt in the homes and then be practiced in the wider society. He was at the time delivering the keynote address at the National Association of the Adventist Men's Ministry Conference at the Sophia Exhibition Center on Sunday.
So we need to prepare for the future. We need to get our sons accustomed to regarding girl children, not only as objects of affection, but as objects of respect. And we need to get our girl children to respect themselves.
The president dubbed the conference a timely one, adding that it is an important platform for defining a new model of manhood in a changing society.
There have been tensions between the genders in our country, throughout the world. But our societies are undergoing rapid change at all levels, social, politically, economically, and most of all, technologically. And these changes have made an impact on the role of women. Women now.
President Granger further stated that while generations have inherited conventions and practices for centuries, in the 21st century, respect for women is indispensable as they make up half of the world's population. He said the church must then ensure that there are no inequalities.
And your church too must ensure that measures are implemented to embrace women thoroughly, fully.
Referencing the 2 recent acts of terrorism in Paris, France and California, President Granger said men have an important leadership role to play in ensuring that extremism does not take place in Guyana. Royden James, Hgp Nightly News.
More news ahead. Stay with us.
Enter the Tony's Auto Spares Deals on Wheels Reloaded promotion, and you can be the lucky winner of a Mazda RX-8, drawing December 18th, 2015. Every $5,000 spent gets you a coupon. Fill it up, drop it in the box, and you can be a winner. Consolation prizes include hampers, netbooks, selfie sticks, mag rims, and Amazon Kindles. Visit our branches at 72 Light Street, Albertown, telephone 227-8574, or our East Coast branch, telephone 220-3286. Tony's Auto Spares, making it affordable for you.
Delicious, delicious, appetizing, appetizing, flavorful, flavorful, yum. Pam and Steve's Bakery, pastries and ice cream makes you feel good. Prepared in a way that makes you smile. Also breakfast available every Sunday. So come to Pam and Steve's Bakery. Enjoy a tastier side of life.
We can have your tattoo removed today with a few simple steps using the safe and doctor-recommended laser treatment. Available now at the skincare clinic located upstairs at the Subs and Salads building on Sheriff Street. Our trained specialists can handle hair removal, vascular therapy, rejuvenation therapy, wrinkles removal, pigmentation therapy, and more. Feel and look good in your skin.
Get the widest range of party supplies such as birthday candles, tableware and helium balloons, Wilton cake supplies, toys and brands like Leapfrog, Fisher-Price, VTech, and Disney. For the gamers, get all the latest games and consoles such as PS2, PS3, PS4, PS Vita, Xbox One, Xbox 360, Wii U, Nintendo 2DS, and 3DS. Satisfy your guilty pleasures with candy and brands such as Godiva, Ghirardelli, Hershey's, Jolly Ranchers, and lots more. Get all these and more at Game Express, your source for the latest. 25 North Road, Laceytown, Georgetown. Telephone 227-8902.
Shop and win this Christmas. Highway 401 Furniture Store is giving away 5 great prizes or 1 of 10 consolation prizes to win. All you have to do is shop from now to December 24th from our beautiful selection. With every $10,000 spent, you receive an entry form to win. The more entries you have, the higher your chances are to win. So come on down to Highway 401 Furniture Store. Shop now and win big. Highway 401 Furniture Store, making your home a beautiful place.
So try me in the morning when the sun comes rising up. Try me in the afternoon, bet you just can't get enough. Try me in the evening, satisfaction guaranteed. Baby, I got what you need, you gotta try me.
John Lewis Styles, simply different.
So try me.
Welcome to Melchior's Gift Bonanza. This time, everyone's a winner.
But how? Every customer that purchases anything gets a gift.
And that's not all.
No cash?
No worries. Financing available.
Included layaway plan.
6 months interest free.
Just check in store for details.
That's our way of saying thanks to all our customers.
Quality, oh yes indeed. All made in Guyana. Melchior's, Guyana's leading furniture store.
In Guyana, thousands of families lack a decent place to call home, somewhere to raise healthy children, build stronger family ties, and inspire hope. This is why Habitat Guyana builds. Through affordable housing, families have a strong foundation for the future. In partnership with Edward B. Harry & Company, we're helping to break the cycle of poverty.
Our efforts also help families to prosper and stay together in a secure and safe environment. Habitat and Be Harry, building communities, homes, and hope. What will you build, Guyana?
Breastfeeding is best. That's why infants need it to grow strong and healthy. Introducing the new Lilac Infant Milk Formula with ARA and DHA as found in breast milk for development of healthy brain and eyes, development of a healthy digestive system, and a strong and healthy immune system. Lilac Infant Milk Formula with ARA and DHA is part of Lilac Stage Formulas and is the best choice of milk to help develop your infant's intellectual, motor, emotional, and communication skills. Distributed by International Pharmaceutical Agency and available at leading stores, shops, and supermarkets nationwide.
Thanks for staying tuned to the Hgp Nightly News. My favorite story now. For the first time, Nightly News secures 3 awards at the just concluded Pan American Health Organization Media Awards. Hgp Nightly News' Handel Duncan, who secured the #1 spot for Best TV News Feature, was there and reports now.
Journalists in the area of print, online radio, and television received about $10,000 collectively, in addition to several plaques, certificates of recognition, cell phones, airline tickets, and more, when the Pan American Health Organization World Health Organization held its annual media awards at a gala dinner at the Marriott Hotel last Friday. The awards were renamed the Claire Forrester PAHO WHO Media Awards for Excellence in Health Journalism because of the role Forrester played in enhancing the development of regional journalists. She was the communication advisor with PAHO, serving in Jamaica and Barbados for over 15 years.
And I must say that everything that she did, we sometimes joked that she did breathe, walked, dreamt journalism.
PAHO WHO representative Dr. William Adukro. The awards exist for several reasons. One is to improve the overall standard of journalism, particularly in health and development. Dr. Paloma Mohammed was the chief judge of the 2015 awards, and according to her, the number of entries this year for the competition was unprecedented.
The panel examined 78 entries. This is about 2.5 times more than the number of entries received in prior competitions. And indeed, I have judged some regional competitions in which the total number of entries for the entire Caribbean has been about 65. So PAHO seems to have done something extraordinary this year. Kudos to you all. More than half the submissions were in the print category, about 48 or so.
Dr. Mohammed also spoke of areas that were examined in the submissions.
But there was a focus on maternal health, teenage pregnancy, diabetes, sickle cell, and many on mental health issues. Most entries were in fact published within the last month, showing that there was a response to the workshops that were done.
Over the years, PAHO WHO has been a very important partner of the Ministry of Public Health in advancing the public health agenda, according to Minister of Public Health Dr. George Norton. He added that it is widely known that the government cannot address the health of the nation single-handedly.
Like the PAHO WHO, the media is a very important health partner. And the organization's frequent engagement with media practitioners through workshops, information sessions, and other forums is laudable.
The awardees from Hgp Nightly News were yours truly. Jessica Daw, who received the runner-up award for Best TV News Feature, while News Director Robert James uplifted Hgp Nightly News Award on behalf of the TV outfit for the entries submitted. The overall winner was Desalon Daniels, a former reporter of Kaitier News. She picked up several awards in print and online categories. Other awardees were drawn from Stabrook News, The Guyana Chronicle, NCN Radio, and Gina. Handel Duncan, Hgp Nightly News.
Congratulations to all. The administration has begun to reach out to the communities to explain the need for the decentralization of power in the context of the upcoming local government elections. Rodin James is on this story.
Senior government functionaries, including Communities Minister Ronald Bulkan, addressed a large gathering of residents at the Anna Regina Multilateral School during a town hall meeting on Sunday. The focus of the event was to get Region 2 residents up to date with the government's latest plans and programs, as well as to address issues of concern to the various communities of the region. These issues included the Venezuela controversy, the state of the sugar and rice industries, and the upcoming local government elections. Minister of Communities Ronald Bulkan addressed preparations for local government elections.
I've inherited a policy of centralization, a policy of strong central government. We have inherited a system where the central government did not believe that we needed strong local governments, but that allowed for weak local governments. However, this administration believes that in the absence of strong local governments, that we will be handicapping ourselves, that we will not be able to effectively manage our communities, and we will be doing ourselves an injustice.
Speaking specifically on the issue of local government elections, Minister Bulkan pointed out that failure to support a strong local government system would be an injustice to the people, since the administration will not have the support system to improve the living conditions within the communities. He emphasized that elections by themselves will not solve the issues within the communities.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I think it is important that I make this point, that there is a fundamental difference between this administration and certainly the one that preceded it. We have no desire to dictate, to dominate, to control, to make all of the decisions for the management of our country. Because, as I said, our Constitution recognizes that our country is too large to be managed from the center, and therefore it has created under the Constitution, it's created 81 organs to aid and assist in that task of managing our entire country.
Guyana has held 2 local government elections since attaining independence nearly 50 years ago. Minister Bulkan added that because of this hiatus, the local government system badly requires fresh councillors with new energy, enthusiasm, ideas, and the desire to improve the conditions of the communities.
And therefore, this administration is determined not to make that mistake that was made by successive administrations since our independence a long time ago. And what we are doing is we are pursuing the opposite path. And this brings me to the second of that long word, which is the opposite of centralization, or decentralization. And linked to decentralization, and hopefully this is the last of the longish words that I will use, is empowerment.
The event, organized by the Office of the Prime Minister, also featured addresses by Prime Minister Moses Nagamotu, Minister of Agriculture Noel Holder, and the Minister within the Ministry of Indigenous Peoples Affairs, Valerie Garrido-Lowe. Royden James, Hgp Nightly News.
Thank you, Royden. Sean Embrack is at your sports desk after the break.
Hypermalt, the premium imported malt beverage from Germany, is made from the finest raw materials. One Hypermalt covers 15% of your daily intake of vitamin B. Vitamin B complex contributes to normal psychological and neurological functions. Hypermalt is 100% fat-free and the smoothest malter you've ever tried. Hypermalt is available throughout Guyana. And for those who want to buy in wholesale quantities, call Anil on 624-4106, Vishal on 624-4143, Ricardo on 624-4136, and Thakur on 624-4108. Hypermalt.
Now, Digicel brings you 4 ways to benefit at the same time with the best value offers. Talk for 3 minutes to a Digicel number and get the next 15 minutes free. Get $500 free credit on your first top-up monthly. Get 30 megabytes of free data on your first 2 top-ups of $500 or more monthly. Send 3 texts and get the next 25 texts free. Get better value on Guyana's bigger network. Digicel.
At Car Care Enterprise, we take your vehicle to the next level. We stock Advantage air, fuel, and oil filters to get you moving while ensuring every breath is fresh along the way. True, the road can get bumpy, so stay on track with KYB shock absorbers and never lose control with world-renowned Better Brakes pads. It's always a full stop, period. We're wholesalers for genuine Japanese spare parts to keep your engine purring and your vehicle smiling. Car Care Enterprise, 43 Hatfield Street, Georgetown.
Unwind, relax, and be pampered at the Unisex Beauty Zone. Some of the best stylists in the business. Haircuts, dyeing, and styling. A superb manicure job for the perfect hands. And for the ladies, a choice of fashionable acrylic nails, facials, and massages. Pedicures using the best foot therapy available. Hair treatment and wash. Visit us today at 12 and 13 Sobrianville, Georgetown, upstairs at Subs and Salads Building.
Beautify your homes and businesses. Yes.
Riams, panel doors and furniture. 369 Block 1, Plantation Industry, East Coast, Demerara.
Telephone 626-8141 and 664-1109. Choose top quality arch and square panel doors and frames in various sizes and designs. Also available molding, spindles, windows, cupboards, and all types of furniture. Yes, visit us at
Riams, panel doors and furniture. 369 Block 1, Plantation Industry, East Coast, Demerara.
I can do more with DTT. Woohoo! I won $50,000!
You can win too! Top up $500 daily. Listen to 98.1 Hot FM at 13:45 hours and answer your phone.
I can do more with DTT.
To win! That's right! Top up $500 daily to win. Plus, have a chance to enter in the grand draw to win over $6 million in crazy cash. That's more cash, more fun. Have a do more Christmas with GTT.
Lots and lots of gifts for that special occasion. Choose from a wide selection of gift items from Munishwars Limited. In stock, photo frames, plaques, crystal kitchen decor, mug sets, floral arrangements, gift bags and gift paper. Munishwars Limited, the perfect place for all your gift items. 19 to 20 Water and Commerce Street, Georgetown, next to the Mahaika Car Park. Telephone 225-5420. Quality products at affordable prices.
Yeah, Skipper.
Yo, I'm done.
I hope you bring the stag there, boy.
Yeah, man. No, boy, you can't do that. Every Stag Crown is a winner.
That's right! Demand your crown for the Instag Win promotion and win free Stag beer, Stag t-shirts, Stag mugs, Stag caps, and the new iPhone 6.
What? iPhone 6?
Plus, collect 24 drinks Stag to win crowns for a chance to win your cruise weight in Stag. Demand your crown and win. Stag, a man's beer. Please drink responsibly.
On Friday, December 11th, Gravity takes you on a journey unlike any other before. Ultimate X. Get high on music by Guyana's very own DJ Smalley and Shizzle. And DJ Monster from Miami. Take you out of this world with the sounds of EDM. Tickets are $2,000, pay more at the door. Free Sky vodka shots and glow sticks for the first 200 people. Ladies free before 10 p.m. Get ready for the biggest EDM party of the year. Ultimate X. December 11th at Gravity Lounge. Powered by Pro Graphics, HJ, 94.1 Boom FM, Cloud 9, and Heineken.
Welcome to another edition of the HGP Sportscast. I'm Shod Embrock. We begin our newscast with some muscle news.
Suriname outmuscled Guyana to take overall Flex Night male and female title. Muscles dazzled the animated audience at the National Culture Center Sunday night, December 6 last, at the annual International Flex Night staging. Neighboring Suriname's contingent at the International Clash of Muscles romped home with the overall male title for the open category. Wendell Cedro in the over 176 pounds category was outstanding among his peers.
I work hard. This is my third competition for the year. I'm glad that I win this. I'm doing my best hard. The trip was long from Suriname to Georgetown, but yeah, I passed and I'm happy.
Mr. Flex Night men's physique crown was captured by Suriname's Days Berizorg.
It was crazy. This is the second year that I came back to Flex Night and I had a great time. All these athletes here were the best of the best and it was really good. It was really good. I knew that I was good from last year. I worked hard, but I knew that these guys were going to bring it. I know these guys were going to bring it. What's his name again? Campbell. What? Hey, he was sick, man. He was sick.
The Miss Bikini crown also went to Suriname Jelimo Milita, the proud winner, while Guyana Alicia Fortune captured the best legs title. Godfrey Stobie won for Guyana in the under 176 pounds, while Alfred Jordan, Marlon Burnett, and Zalim Bacchus won their respective categories unders 165, 154, and 143 pounds categories. The brain behind Flex Night, Donald Sinclair, summed up the night's event as elegant and value for money.
Seriously believe that tonight was a huge success. Judging from the response of the audience, judging from the size of the audience, I think Flex Night is here to stay. I think the audience was very well entertained. The audience got value for money, and I think they feel that Flex Night is something they can identify with. The show had elegance, the show had quality, the show had taste.
The Guyana-Trinidad PCL 4-day match. Guyana in strong position following exceptional team performance. Calvin Chapman with the details.
Beginning day 4 in a very comfortable position with TNT Red Force on 51-2, trailing by 200-odd runs, the Jaguars wrapped up their fourth consecutive victory this season. The Jaguars lost the toss and fielded first for the first time this season and restricted the Red Force to 210. Then, in their first innings, a superb team effort saw the defending champions scoring their fourth consecutive 300-plus first innings score this season. Asad Fududin scored his fifth first-class century, and Captain Leon Johnson missed out on his third after falling for 92. Shiv Chandrapal missed out on his 72nd first-class century when he was dismissed for 82. Christopher Barnwell, 79, and Raymond Reefer, 64, enjoyed some runs too on the flat Queen's Park pitch as 5 Jaguars batsmen made 50-plus scores, with Fududin the only one to convert. The bowling of the Jaguars continues to complement the solid batting performances of the team as the champions enjoyed their third innings victory. Verisamy Pomal claimed 8 wickets in the match, supported with a superb 5-wicket haul by Barnwell in the first innings, with notable bowling performances from Gudikish Moti and Raymond Reefer. The Guyana Jaguars now roar high on top of the points table with 70 points, 4 wins in 4 matches. The Jamaica Scorpions is second on 51, while Barbados Pride is third with 45 points.
A defiant Mile Rock wins GTT Limacol Interclub football title in the final held at the Mackenzie Sports Club ground Sunday, December 6 last. Top 20 defeated Federal Winners Connection for third place. Calvin Chapman with the details.
Mile Rock controlled the game for the most part after going ahead during the first 15 minutes. And as the game progressed into the final stages, Victoria Kings, the East Coast boys in Linden, became more attacking and found the back of the net. The score remained 1-1 throughout regular and extra time, and after 2 good saves from the home side goalkeeper, Mile Rock erupted into celebration, having won the tournament.
Goalkeeper coach, I improve a lot. I come back to final team, and easy. Not really difficult for me.
The victorious goalkeeper. Mile Rock has pocketed $500,000 and bragging rights for winning the inaugural GTT Petra Knockout Football Tournament. Victoria Kings received $250,000 for second.
They were one of the teams that did well in terms of progression of the tournament. And I think the best team won tournament. At the set time, on the other hand, I want to congratulate Victoria Kings for the good show that they put up.
Director of Petra, Troy Mendonza. Top 20 copped third place after defeating Federal's Winners Connection in another match that went through to penalties. Player coach Collie Hercules scored the opening goal for the winning side, but a spirited performance by Federal saw the match draw 2-2 after extra time.
I enjoyed playing against Pumpy from Victoria Kings, and to see him, he's 41, I'm 40. And he's still scoring goals and still performing for his team. And I want to encourage everybody, because look, there will come a point where I would not be able to play again. So let me enjoy the little bit that I have left. So kudos to Pumpy, kudos to Woody, all the big folks that bridging the gap between the youngsters and the ones that got the experience, because we're still teaching them and still encouraging them, to play the game the right way.
Along with the third place trophy, Top 20 has won $125,000 for third and Federal $75,000 for fourth place.
And finally, in our sportscast tonight in some football news, St. Stephen's Primary and Stella Maris to clash in the final of the Small Top Pee Wee Girls football competition billed for Saturday, December 12th at the Ministry of Education ground. We have the details in this report. Stella Maris managed a marginal victory over North Rumville during their regulation time game. Stella Maris was able to book their place in the final by a 1-0 victory. Lodisha Reynolds secured a spot for her team in the 15th minute. St. Stephen's by a 2-0 victory overcame South Rumville at the penalty line after their game ended in stalemate at 1 goal each to secure the clash in the final with Stella Maris. Kezia Phillips scored for St. Stephen's in the 6th minute and Angel Davis netted for South Rumville in the 24th minute. South Rumville and North Georgetown will battle for third place. The final is set to kick off on Saturday, December 12th at the Ministry of Education ground at 10 a.m. Schools will receive the value of cash in projects for their respective schools. And that concludes our sportscast. Now for a look at your weather forecast.
Legal Affairs PS sent on leave. Millions of dollars in books and PC parts missing. Caught in the mesh of Operation Dragnet. Soldier, 3 others nabbed with illegal guns. Gang was planning a mid-morning robbery. Another newborn dies at the GPHC. Mother says baby was handled carelessly. PPPC spews venom at former executive member. Ramkaran accused of trying to destroy the party. And Hgp Nightly News secures 3 awards at the 2015 PAHO WHO Media Awards ceremony. Those were our major headlines. For these stories and more, please go to our website. It's www.hgptv.com. I'm Travis Chase. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.